As you sit back and relax, just let go and breathe deeply. Allow each breath to take you further into a state of comfort and calm. Every inhale brings you closer to a deeper sense of peace, and every exhale releases any tension that you may still be holding on to. Now as your body settles, I want you to imagine something. Just let your mind drift. As you think about something truly fascinating, imagine everything in your life. It's simply data. All the things you believe, all the perceptions you have, all the experiences of success, your failures, even your trauma. They're all just patterns of information, a set of mathematical algorithms, each one working in its own unique way. Some of them helpful, some of them not so much, but all of them part of the code of your life. Imagine all mental illness, all acts of genius, and everything in between. They're just pieces of code. That means your success and your failures, they're nothing more than an outcome of how this code is being written and rewritten. And here's the most exciting part. All code can be edited, changed, and upgraded. So think about a time when you faced a challenge. Perhaps you felt stuck, like there was no way out, like there was only one path available. But now in this moment, I want you to realize something. There's always more than one option. In fact, there are always at least 3 options available. You see, when you're faced with just one choice, it's not a real choice at all. 2 options, you're just stuck in a double bind. But with 3 options, suddenly you've freedom. Suddenly you can choose, you can calibrate. You can always learn to calibrate your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. It's like learning to move between extremes, like tuning an instrument to find the perfect balance. You don't have to fear failure anymore. In fact, failure doesn't exist. What we call failure is just feedback. It's an opportunity to learn, to grow, to balance, to recalibrate, to evolve. And the more you embrace failure as a step in the process, the faster you move forward and the easier it gets, the more fun it becomes. Your mind, your body, your emotions, they're all part of a living, self-organizing system. Just like a tree growing towards the light, your brain seeks balance. It seeks improvement. And just like nature, it corrects itself. It learns and it evolves. It gets better naturally. Imagine that. A system that's always striving to upgrade itself, always becoming smarter, always improving. Now think about how you can add more options into any situation. Whenever you face a challenge or question, ask yourself, what else could I do? What else could work? What else might be a solution here? And you'll find the moment you do that, your brain begins to self-correct, to evolve, to reorganize, and to get better. And it's so simple. You don't have to force it. You just have to ask questions. Questions are powerful. They're the key to breaking old patterns, interrupting old behaviours, and finding new ways of thinking. And in those questions, you allow your mind to play, to create, to explore. What could work better? How could this get better? The more you ask yourself these empowering, uplifting, motivating questions, the more options appear. Now take a moment and think about a time when something in your life didn't go as planned. It didn't work out the way you thought it would. Perhaps you felt frustrated or uncertain. But now, from where you are, I want you to realize something deeply important. Uncertainty is your ally. It's in the unknown, in the open space of possibility, that your growth happens. When you let go of the need to control everything, when you embrace the uncertainty, the universe gives you more options than you could ever imagine. So just imagine yourself stepping into that uncertainty with a smile, with excitement, with a positive spirit. Embrace the unknown as an adventure, a fun game, looking for the best possible outcomes. The more you focus on asking, how can this get better? The more you'll notice those improvements unfolding before you, without even trying. Life has a way of getting better when you ask the right questions and let go of the rigid outcomes. And speaking of outcomes, you can always interrupt your own patterns, no matter how someone else behaves or reacts. Their responses are their own code, their own programming, but you've got the power to choose how you respond. You can stop, take a breath, and choose a response that's more loving, more fun, more joyful, more uplifting. You can choose to bring more humour into any situation, to find the joy in each moment, to embrace the lightness of life. You see, other people, they may trigger you. They can't dictate how you respond. You get to choose. You can choose kindness. You can choose humour. You can choose forgiveness. You can choose to let go of the pressure and just play. You can embrace joy, optimism and love at any moment. You can decide right now to let go of the struggle and replace it with play, with fun, with happiness, with freedom. Think about how you can choose in each moment to see the best in others, to see their light, their potential, even if they don't see it themselves. You can inspire them to be their best selves, just as you inspire yourself to be yours. Let's take a deep breath, and as you do, realize that you're not bound by any old code. You're not limited by any past belief or reaction. You can change, evolve, upgrade, and become more than you ever thought possible. You've the power to shape your reality by simply asking more questions, embracing more choices, and stepping into each moment with a sense of fun, optimism, and freedom. And with each question you ask, each option you discover, and each choice you make, you're getting better. You're calibrating. You're evolving. You're moving closer to the version of yourself that you've always been meant to be. Now, take another deep breath and let it all sink in. You've just upgraded your own code. You've just become the best version of yourself. And it's all happening with ease, with joy, and with fun. Whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes, bringing this feeling of expansion and limitless possibility with you, ready to embrace the next step of your journey as you start to realize it gets better and better. And when it starts getting better and better, you can ask yourself, how can it get better again? And it does.